What's the simplest thing that makes you happy? Someone being happy to see me. Even a glance at my dog sitting anywhere near me makes me happy. Some nights I eat a sandwich made from toasted bread and grated cheese, with a cup of black tea. It always makes me go to bed happy. Good night sleep. Talking to my younger brothers. Rays of sunshine. My dog playing, smell of freshly cut grass. Peeing after a long time you wanted to, smiley face. Holding hands. I'd quite BT, it makes me feel so special. Playing baseball. Scrolled for a long time without seeing it, so I guess I have to say it. Pooping. Food in stacks, pancakes, corn fritters, Pringles. Gaming. Pudding. Pooping after a long day, man does that feel good. Helping somebody with something. My dog laying next to me. Nostalgia. Getting into bed any night where I know an alarm won't need to wake me up the next morning. A clear night sky smile. Seeing green fields with blue sky. Hugs. Doubling down on an 11 and getting a face card. Sleep. Not having to wake up in the middle of the night to pee. I'm 41. I'm realizing I can't hold my bladder like I was able to in the past. Gots, I melt when my GF sends me audio messages. I just love to hear her voice or see her smile. I'll do whatever silly embarrassing thing if it means seeing her smile. Freshly laundered clothes. When my wife talks to me, I don't care what it is about. She can rant about her day or talk about her hobbies or discuss the news. It doesn't matter. As long as she is talking to me, I'm happy. My dogs. They're always super stoked about every little thing and lose their minds when it's time for a good ole walk or just a bit of cheese. My best friend. She's awesome and quite literally the reason I'm still around. Rain. Hanging out on the couch with my partner with tasty food and a silly show. Knowing we don't have to go anywhere and no one is coming over or needs anything. Ah, pure bliss right there. Listening to music. Scarlord music to be exact. DXXM1 and 2. Underground trains, don't judge. Masturbation, disappointed face. Watching someone dance their heart out. And also dancing my own heart out. Music, it never fails to improve my mood. Hug from grandma, it's simple but deep to me smile. Honestly just realizing my life still hasn't ended. I'm not a religious or spiritual person and my beliefs are that I'm gone forever when I die, so considering that I exist right now is pretty tight sometimes. Delicious tacos. When someone remembers little details about me. Coffee in the morning. The smell of fresh laundry. I absolutely love fabric softener. Nothing makes me happier. Not just any laugh, but his giggle. My crush. He's tall and muscular, bearded and deep-voiced. But that giggle of his just lights me up down to the darkest corners of my soul. Good food. I recently got this squishmallow from my work, and I honestly never paid attention to them before now, but it was so cute that I had to get it. It's a pastel axolotl. When I got home and went to bed that night I discovered that it glows in the dark and oh my gosh, every time I look at those glow-in-the-dark moons and stars I feel like a little kid again. Talking to her. She just brightens my day in ways I can never explain. Watching Barbie. A giant shit. Hearing my daughter laugh. It makes me feel happy inside. A hug from someone I love and haven't seen in a while. A cup of tea. Seeing and hearing the excitement of my guinea pig every time I enter the front room. Not being bored of video games. When you find a game that you actually play to have fun, not just to fill time and escape reality. Tomatoes with pepper and salt. A good night's sleep. When I see families together on a date. It warms my heart. Sleeping through the night without having to wake to use the bathroom. Farting. My wife's smile. A big nice relieving fart. Toast. Playing a Zelda game. Party hats. They're so stupid but so important at every birthday party. Finding good music I haven't heard before. Eggs and bacon. When my kiddo tries to tell me a knock-knock joke. Lying down and thinking about literally anything. I spent the last year in an unhealthy relationship and roommate situation, so all of my thoughts were just on other people, which was exhausting. Now that I've moved into my own room, I'm just really happy to do nothing and be content with just thinking about things that I really like. Smile. My wife and I took the kids to the drive-in movies last weekend, just sitting in the outside air at twilight with the sound of the kids having a great time, some tasty food and a movie about to start was pure bliss. Puppies yawning. A hug. Coffee. Just the neurons firing inside. Restaurants that name their sandwiches stupid shit, it makes me giggle like a schoolgirl every time. Just some good old slices of bread. Seeing animals yawn brings me complete joy. Getting messaged without the person needing something from me. I somehow tend to take the emotions of people around me and sort of reflect it. Example, around my school everyone is either stressed, depressed, or somehow happy, and the emotional variety all stacks, giving me headaches from confusion. So when I make people laugh or even just lighten their mood a little bit, it overrides everything else and I'm happy for a while after. Quiet. Sitting out back watching the sunset with my dog, drinking a beer. Just thinking. Laying with my dog. Laughing and playing video games. RTX 3090 makes me happy now. Being cuddled up with blankets, a book, and drifting off into sleep. Being able to make someone laugh is one of the best feelings, especially if it's my man. The complexity of knowledge. I know much. Food, romantic face. Silence. Such a rare thing nowadays. A hug from someone I love. More often my dad than anybody else. After him is my man, smiley face. When I get back home after a long day at school/work and all my cats are waiting at the door to greet me. They do this with my so as well. My husband smiling smile. Eating right. So satisfying. Tasty food. First sip of ice cold beer. Kiss or affection from my son. My mama's affordable meal that helped us through tough times. Boiled morning glory with salt and lime added to the broth to turn it into a soup. Roasted peanut with soy sauce. Poached pork with extra chili pepper and steamed rice. Super duper cheap, simple and extremely delicious. This is my ultimate last supper over any kind of delicacy in this world. Real pathetic maybe, but just knowing that someone has thought about me when I'm not around on their own time, just makes me feel closer to other people and like I'm impacting them. Just a message from my best friend, it makes me smile. A genuine smile from a stranger. When someone asks me how I'm doing without actually needing anything from me. My nephew jumping up and down and screaming my name because he is so happy to see me. The morning chorus. My friends texting me. My dog coming to hug me when I'm sad. A myriad of things. Uncontrollable laughter to the point someone asks me what the hell I'm laughing about, which makes me go into harder spasms of laughter. Driving. My son's smile. And rain. Walking. I could walk by myself and just think for hours. Talking to a good friend. She/he is gender fluid and bisexual and has mental problems. Meanwhile, her family is being racist, homophobic and super ignorant. Every time I talk to her I get super happy. I have issues where my fam too, but not too difficult, and hope that I make her happy too. I hope that story touchscreen you as much as it touches me. Have a great day. Smile or laugh of my GF. I love that and it always make me happy. That manatee nose squish video with the honk sound. A hug. Honesty. Nostalgia and my iPod Nano. Chocolate milk. Food. My adorable chicken pepper. The smell of the air after rain. Blowjob. A good rainy day. Chilling with my dogs. Listening to the radio. Going for a walk. Clean sheets. Rain, but why do I have to repeat itself on a repost every few days? fresh socks. McDonald's. Literally just airplanes. I love aviation way too much for my own good. My fiancé smiling. Being inside in warm fuzzy clothes whilst it's cold outside. A nice hot soup makes it better. Being at my grandma's house rather than my mom's. Whenever my mom says it's time to come back home, it's equivalent to going to jail for life. Horrible. Cigarettes are better than everything said so far. Just being outside, watching the birds go about their business. Thanks to COVID and lockdowns, life has been pretty bleak and I feel so detached from reality, so watching the birds outside just brings me back for a little while. Heart. Holding a baby. I loved holding my nieces and my nephew when they were tiny, and I'll happily hold any baby who wants to be held. A beautifully made coffee each morning.